Hello students, today we are going to do the topic direct and indirect speech. Now look at the following sentences. Ela said, I am really sorry for the mistake. Ela said that she was really sorry for the mistake. Now these are the two ways of reporting what somebody said. We can either reproduce the exact words of the speaker as in the first sentence, then it is known as a direct speech. Or we can express the speech in our own words as in the second sentence, and that is called indirect speech or the reported speech. The verb introducing the actual words of the speaker is known as a reporting verb or the introductory verb. Now there are certain points to be noted about the direct speech. When we write the direct speech, we see that the actual words of the speaker, they are put in inverted commas, and there is a comma which is placed after the introductory verb, and also the words in the reported speech start with a capital letter. The points to be noted in the indirect speech are that the reported speech is not put within inverted commas, and the reporting verb is not followed by a comma also. The tense of the verb usually changes if the reporting verb is in the past tense. If the introductory verb is in the present or in the future tense, then we have to see that the verb in the indirect speech is not changed. Now there are certain rules for changing the direct speech into the indirect speech. First rule is the change of the tenses which takes place. If a reporting verb is in the simple present tense or the simple future tense, then no change takes place in the reported speech. For example, he says, I am a doctor. When we change into the indirect speech, it becomes he says that he is a doctor. Similarly, he will say, good music makes a film. And when we change into the indirect, it becomes he will say that good music makes a film. Similarly, when it is the reporting verb is in the past tense, automatically we will find that the reported speech, what happens? There is a change. Now what change takes place? First of all, we have to see the simple present tense changes into the simple past tense. For example, she said she goes to school daily. Now here we see the word goes is in the simple present tense, and it will change therefore accordingly to the simple past tense, and the sentence in the indirect speech, it becomes she said that she went to school daily. Coming to the present continuous tense, we are going to see that it changes into the past continuous tense. Example, see, they said we are enjoying the pleasant weather. Are enjoying is in the present continuous tense, and according to the rule, it changes into the past continuous tense. Hence, the sentence becomes an indirect speech. They said that they were enjoying the pleasant weather. Now, what happens if it is in the present perfect tense? It changes into the past perfect tense. Example, you see here, she said he has finished his work. And in the indirect speech, it becomes she said that he had finished his work. Similarly, present perfect continuous tense changes into the past perfect continuous tense. Example, you can see here, I said she has been working in this office since 2000. In direct speech, it becomes I said that she had been working in that office since 2000. Rules to be noted when the verb is already in the simple past tense. If it is in the simple past tense, it changes automatically into the past perfect tense. For example, you see here, Johnny said they went to cinema. It's already the word went is given here. So automatically when we change it into indirect speech, it becomes she said that they had gone to the cinema. When it is in the past continuous tense, it changes into the past perfect continuous tense. For example, I said it was raining. Was raining is in the past continuous tense. So it will change into the past perfect continuous tense, and the sentence becomes here I said that it had been raining. If it is in the past perfect tense, then we have to see that there is no change. For example, he said I had started a business, and it will be the sentence he said that he had started a business. I said we had gone to New York twice. The indirect speech, it will be I said that we had gone to New York twice. If the sentence is in simple future tense, then we have to note that will changes into would. Example, you see here, I said I will definitely take the exam. And in indirect speech, it becomes I said that I would definitely take the exam. Future continuous tense, it changes here, will be changes into the would be. He said, I will be working hard. In indirect speech, it becomes, he said that he would be working hard. Similarly, in the future perfect tense, will have changes into would have. Example you see here, he said, I will have come to your party. He said that he would have come to my party. This is in the indirect speech. We have to remember certain facts. Even if the reporting verb is in the past tense, still there is no change in the tense of the reported speech when the reporting verb is a universal truth or a habitual fact. As you can see in the example here, my teacher said a magnetic needle always points to the north. And therefore what happens? It becomes, my teacher said that a magnetic needle always points to the north. Similarly, while describing a situation which still exists when the speech is reported. The station master said, all the trains are running late because heavy rains have damaged some parts of the track. Now here also the situation is existing when the speech is reported. So everything will remain the same excepting it becomes the station master said that, and then the rest part of the sentence will remain as it is. The reported speech also contains two clauses both in the past. Then in that case also we are going to see that there will be a no change in the reported speech. Neeraj said to me Deepa was busy, so she didn't go to see the movie. So it becomes, Neeraj told me that Deepa was busy, so she didn't go to see the movie. Next, we will have to note that there are changes in the personal pronouns and possessives also. Very important fact to notice, first person personal pronoun, it changes according to the speaker. As we can see in the examples given here, he said my friends are very helpful to me. So my and me, they are going to change according to the first person, that is he. Then we see the second person personal pronouns, they are going to change according to the person spoken to. Millie said to me, your teachers have praised you. Here we are going to see that your and you, they are the second person and they are going to change according to the person spoken to, that is me. And we have to note that the third person personal pronoun, it remains unchanged. Changes also take place in the expression of time and place. As we see here that this we have also studied in the previous years. This becomes that, these, those, now, then, ago, before, today, that day, yesterday, the day before, so on and so forth.